Folks, we are back in London, back with fun, friendly, happy tourists. Now, I'm not entirely sure why you would believe me when I say it's London. I mean, we could be in, for example, that Chinese town where they decided to copy red phone boxes, happy, smiley tourists, and they even built, would you believe, one of these. Yeah, they built their very own rock tower. I know it's hard to believe, people, but it happened. I've seen the evidence. Crazy, eh? There's a great video on YouTube, I can't remember which channel, where a guy goes to that, you know, English town. I think it's on Sabbatical's channel. Guy from the US, probably one of the only YouTubers that I really truly admire, if I'm honest. As a documentary maker and a professional, that is super informative videos. One thing I did notice, actually, compared to previous trips to France, the security level is absolutely through the roof. We're not talking about, you know, a few gendarmes here and there. Good lord, wow. At the Gare du Nord, absolute army of security. People getting stopped, apparently randomly, but obviously not what they're doing. And searched, just literally grabbing people and throwing them against the wall. And searching them. But then again, having made this stupid mistake of walking through the Latin Quarter into the, I think, 4th arrondissement on the way back, I can understand why. Ooh, hairy canary. I don't think there's anywhere in London, certainly that I know of, that feels that, what's the word I'm looking for, menacing, very kind of subtle, yeah, like really moody people, massive groups. Just kind of like hanging, chilling on the street corner and so on. Wow. Yeah, slightly intimidating stuff, to be honest. But hey, I live to tell the tale. That's what matters. I might be 15 kilos heavier after all of that foie gras. But you know what? I'm definitely happier. And that's what matters. I don't know what happened this morning. I think what might have happened is a lot of the police here in London lost their keys. I think they agreed to have a quick pint after work yesterday night in one of the pubs on Whitehall. Forgot which one of them they gave the keys to, and look, couldn't move them, they're stuck here. They've just been randomly abandoned, waiting for somebody to come out and install new door locks, which is a pity. Why? Because, hey, we taxpayers pay for the new door locks. Two things I do know about horse guards, which we are approaching, guys, with haste. Is that, of course, I mean, what a surprise, of course, you know, the day after I go, some order appears. What a surprise. Day before, day after. Point is, yeah, I know that some order is on. We were discussing it in our little a little WhatsApp chat group for streamers. Pity, but not really surprising. I was joking about that most of last week. You know, I bet the first day I don't make a new video, some order will appear, and of course it duly did so. Now, in terms of the members of the Coldstream Guards at the Elysee Palace, interesting one that. I kind of assumed, so here we are, guys, Downing Street in front. Downing Street, armed officers, looking pretty happy. Probably wondering what the hell I'm doing with a massive pole and a stick. Probably wondering if this is actually a weapon, but guys, it's not, I promise. Back to my point, yes, the household division, Coldstream Guards specifically. There was a very brief ceremony at the Elysee Palace yesterday morning, largely behind closed doors. And it was interesting because as I was getting close to the Elysee, the hotel I was staying is very close to the palace, it was an absolute chock-a-block number of gendarmes. The security around the palace is always tight. They've always got, I don't know, like 20, 30 or whatever, just wandering the streets randomly around the palace. But it was double or triple that. There were dozens of them all over the place. Even standing outside my hotel, it was a bit like, oh, okay. Probably the safest place to stay in Paris. Anyone think of heading there for the Olympics? I've got really good news, people. Paris has been, central Paris, has been massively cleaned up, okay? Now, I'm not just talking about the physical appearance of Paris, which is definitely improved on last year, without a doubt. But a lot of the low-level crime, those Romanian beggars on the Champs-Élysées, the guys selling tap at the Eiffel Tower, they're still there on the Champ de Mars, but much better. Up in Montmartre, They're really on it. Before, you get all those people running out of the bushes trying to sell you crap in the mornings really early before the police arrived, but not a single person. They sort of rush over and try and put those little wristbands around you. Oh, it's a gift. It's like, hello, that'll be 20 euros. None of that. And even more shocking, around the Sacré-Cœur, they now have military patrols, army military patrols, not gendarmes, army, special forces. You can tell by the sheer amount of kit, the camos and everything else. That was a big surprise. I have seen that before, but I wonder why specifically up there in Montmartre they regard that as being a particular threat. That's the only place that I saw special forces in camos during the entire trip. So they must have some sort of credible intelligence that something might be afoot. I don't know. And as I can't speak French fluently, to ask, I shall remain in the dark. I'm not sure that they would have shared the credible threat with me anyway. Right, folks, for the first time in 2024, a video of mine with a lovely lady trooper in her summer order. And I'm kind of happy and sad to be here at the same time. Why? Because shortly the Blues are leaving. I missed them, just my luck. However, the good news is the lifeguards will return this morning. But that means the Blues will be here for the weekend this week. Holy, holy ho. Yes, they will. So a little bit of, you know, not bad news, but I mean, we all have a soft spot for the Blues and Royals, especially when they're in their summer order. And look at that. How magnificent, everybody, is the summer order. It's a very, 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 very nice morning this morning. Sun is shining. Massive number of tourists in the... Oh my goodness me, look at this. Flipping hell. The yard is chocker. It's 11:15. And all of these groups, I think, are from the France. Hey folks, can anyone translate?
This building.
Nope, neither can I. Wow, it is chocker. The Chitsmont on our right is absolutely looking splendid, but it must be flipping boiling. I don't know how or whether that breastplate, the cuirass, conducts heat or repels it. I'm guessing more likely to be the former. But this morning, of the two, I 100% would prefer to be the gatesman. He has the gloriously shady arch, and just as these guys wanted the picture, he's off. That's what happens when you don't take your picture quickly. Look at this. Oh, their teacher's saying to them, hurry up. Oh, I actually thought he'd be heading into the tunnel for the changeover, but it is 1:45 on the dot. I'd actually forgotten, to be honest, people, how magnificent the summer order is. Yes, after 5-6 months of summer order, we're a little bit like, oh, you know, bring back the cloaks. But nah, the cloaks do not compare to this. It's a lot more work for the troopers, because the summer uniform, as you can see, is somewhat more complex than the winter order. But wow, wow, wow. Let's have a quick close-up, folks. Look at this. Whilst we haven't got too many people here, that won't last. I mean, the tour groups are approaching already in the distance. Look. I'm genuinely surprised because, you know, we've always known it, all of us, even people that haven't been there. We all know French food is superior to British food. Always has been, always will be. So it's generally surprising to me that so many Frenchies arrive here expecting to get fed for free. You'd actually think that they'd be repelled by the idea. Because our food is, yeah, regrettably, it's lacking refinement, I think is what I'm trying to say. Which is a shame. But there we are. I'd rather have a cheese sandwich in France than an entrecôte steak or something that is described as entrecôte steak here in London. Price-wise or expenses-wise, Paris, guys, I hate to tell you. I'm not sure if it's a little bit of a cheeky pre-Olympics bump, but I would say it's a little bit more expensive than London. Not horrendously, and I'm used to obviously living here, you know, horrendously overpriced central London, but goodness gracious golly me, everybody. I was really shocked about some of the cost for certain items. The tour guide's in the way, look at this. Oh, well done, Frenchies. Parlez anglais? Yeah, he would definitely, he would have shouted.
Yeah.
He'd be like, hey,
just
make
what
way.
I said to my kids. Yeah.
I just got back from Paris last night.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was amazing actually. Seeing, I mean, what can I say? Just so many things I saw, but I was surprised it's so expensive in France now, even compared to London. No, but I thought even more. You know, London is expensive.
Really?
Is expensive, but yeah, whoa, I was really.
Paris is just a nightmare.
Yeah?
Because you know it's going up because we've got the Olympics.
Do you think that's what they're doing? They're moving up the prices. Yeah, gouging people.
Too much.
It makes sense. He just shouted at some woman who walked into the archway. Where's your group from? Where are all of you from?
Do you know it's from the east of France, Belfort.
Belfort. No, where's the nearest big city to Belfort?
Belfort. It's the name of the city.
Is it? Wait, but is there a bigger city nearby? Like, give me a geography.
Yes, because it's tiniest county of France. It's a little one.
So this is why a lot of people don't know it. I've never heard of it. Wow.
It's really on the east. I think it may be close to the German border.
Okay, that explains it. Is it good or bad being close to the German border?
Depends, because you can speak German, you can learn German, you know.
Yeah, that helps, I know.
For a job after that, I think for a job after is good.
Yeah? Okay. Right, I will leave you. Thank you for talking to me. Enjoy. What a super lovely tour guide, eh, folks? I was being a little bit facetious, a bit playful with him, but he was lovely. He was friendly, and I couldn't not speak to a Frenchie, having just been hosted by his magnificent country. I think you would all agree with that. Why am I walking out to the front? Because I'm stupid. What do I mean by that? Well, everyone is in the yard expecting the Blues to leave. I think and hope we got that lady being shouted at, folks, in the background. You definitely heard it when the guard said, get out of the arches. Okay? Really, really loudly. But I'm not sure if we caught it clearly in the background. I hope so. Okay, so we're kind of in front, waiting for the Blues and Royals horses to head out. Now, remarkably, they're leaving that corner accessible on the other side of the yard. I don't think, looking around, they're going to seal the yard. There's no indication they will. And the other officers haven't come out yet. The only problem is, wait, what time is it? When I'm this close to the tunnel, I can't see the time on the clock. 1 second. I would think any moment the Blues would come out, but they can come out any time between now and 11. So it's a tricky one, folks. Do we stay here and I hope they're going to emerge, or do we wait at the front? I didn't even look at the horses yet. I'm thinking actually we'll have a little wander to the back. We can always re-enter the yard. I'm pretty sure they're not going to lock things down this morning. I certainly hope they're not. Otherwise I've got another run around all the way to Trafalgar Square to get ourselves back. It's not a bad idea to come to the back because as we're still a little bit early, the lifeguards haven't arrived. However, as ever, the first thing that should happen is the first of the Blues and Royals form up on the parade ground. There's a lot of people here this morning. Awful lot of people here this morning. Which is good. Hi, morning.
Back in France already?
Last night, yeah, last one last night.
I just called it right. Here's the trumpeter just coming down.
Oh, it's a long guard today?
Yeah, that's what I
Wow, how lucky am I? Flipping out.
I just want to go through.
I'm going to have to run around. Wait, he's going to play at the back, Barry, no? He'll play at the back, you think, or he's going to go straight into the yard?
I want to see him come out.
Okay, see you later. Blues and Royals trumpeter, folks. Oh, God, I cannot even remember whether he goes into the yard. I think he does go into the yard, doesn't he? He goes into the yard, plays, and then comes back onto the parade ground. Yeah, it's the first long guard actually for roughly 2 weeks. And it's interesting to see the Blues and Royals trumpeter riding solo with, as I see it, no supporting vehicle at all. Or if there is, it's way back. I can't remember. Instinctively, I think he goes into the yard. Blues and Royals leaving, everybody, with the regimental colours. Look at this. Goodness gracious. Wow, 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 wow. Now all the tourists come this way, I go the other way, and hopefully, unless I've got it completely wrong, the trumpeter will come into the yard. Oh my god. I wonder if Paris felt quite quiet. They're all here. What on earth? We're trying to think back actually to previous mornings. We've had a bit of both. Occasionally, the Blues and Royals trumpeter does come into the yard and plays. We've seen it. But then on other days, he doesn't come into the yard. He stays at the back. So I'm a little bit like, what do we do? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to the yard. Why? Because I can hear hoofs. And that, folks, will be our glorious, spectacular trumpeter on the grey. There he is. We judged it right. Oh, the grey wants to come and say hello to us. Ah, I recognise the trumpeter. What a brilliant job he just did. Magnificent. That was a glorious salute to the king. Very impressive. Almost flawless. Not quite, but very, very, very good. Extraordinary. Really extraordinary. And as if that wasn't extraordinary enough, folks, here is the captain. And that, a lot of you will recognise him, is one of our favourite Blues and Royals captains. Captain L, we shall call him. Absolutely superb. Brilliant. I'm super happy we've got that. And now, the rest of the tourists are vanishing as well. It just gets better and better, doesn't it? I mean, it really does. Oh. Okay, a few little waves to the camera, as usual. Let's zoom us back out. Now, what I'm thinking is it might be a good idea to get the lifeguards arriving, because we're going to have a lifeguard trumpet salute as well. So yeah, let's do that, folks. Let's follow the throng through. Try and go all the way round as the lifeguards approach the parade ground. That will give us a very rare chance to get both of the greys. Called it right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the question I've been wondering about for ages.
Tell me.
All that nonsense about the standing not fitting under the arch when we dismount.
Okay.
They ride out right with it held up.
So why do you think it isn't? They take it in just in case?
Just part of the ceremony, I suppose.
Purely ceremonial, yeah?
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense. I hadn't thought about that. You're right though. They do actually ride out with it, don't they?
No, first time I've seen it, I wanted to check on that because I wonder.
It wouldn't surprise me though if anyone had ever actually sort of bashed the arch with it. It's pretty close, no?
Oh yeah, maybe.
We'll catch the lifeguards. Right, folks, let's go through. Winging our way through. Gosh, it's absolutely chocker. And all of these people are in for an absolute treat. This is one of those things whereby I guarantee 99.9% of people here had no idea there even was this ceremonial called a long guard, which happens when the king is in residence at Buckingham Palace. But yes, folks, today is one of those days with a long guard and, more importantly, engineers. Engineers conference. All the lifeguards are coming over. Let me zoom myself forward briefly. See if we can capture this, everybody. They are positively gleaming in the morning sunshine. Absolutely spectacular. Wow. Did you two know about the long guard this morning? You know how? We got back last night. Oh, they're moving everyone back already. Beautiful, beautiful conditions for it, no? This is probably the best long guard of the year. Okay, here they come, everybody. Right, I'm going to get right at the front here, hopefully completely unobscured, other than this guy with his kid. Here we go. Obviously, I'm not going to get too close, but magnificent, thoroughly. It's the first vehicle. Oh, a very friendly police officer this morning we've got at the front. Look at this. Wow. We did get lucky, people. The complete troop, regimental standard, regimental colours as you wish. Let's see which of you can name the police horse at the back. Who's that beauty, folks? What do we think? Wow, wow, wow. My first morning back, everybody, and boom. Oh, that super loud noise behind us is the bollards coming up, which means that other police car now at the moment can't get in here. Not sure if it was trying to get in here, but wow. It doesn't matter how many times I see this, it simply gets more impressive. Especially on a sunny morning in summer order. This is the first long guard, people, of 2024 in summer order. Wow, it is incredible. Absolutely magnificent. Of course, I'm going back into the yard at the moment because we really want to try and get on that corner if they'll let us. First things first, let's try and capture the lifeguard trumpet solo. Oh, Ray doesn't want to fit in the line. This horse is not a happy boy for some reason. Apologies for the heads, folks, but I'm not going to push him when people have been waiting here for so long to see this. The thing is he going to play the salute here, or is he going to go into the yard and play it? Again, not sure. Blues and Royals lined up over on one side of the parade ground. Here we go. Blues and Royals win this morning. Blues and Royals just smashed it. Right, into the yard we go. First time ever we got both trumpet solos, Blues and Royals and the new guard. Too many people, no? What on earth? Wow. Maybe the soldiers had enough though. He almost lost his dog, look. The dog ran back there. Dog ran the wrong way, that's why he was a little bit like, whoa. Right, we're back in the yard. Okay, let's ask. Morning, we closed on the corner. Ah, they're doing that now every day, yeah? Oh well, worth asking. Yeah, closed, folks. They're not allowing anyone onto the other corner. The officer's here today as well. New bodies on duty here in the yard. However, the good news is that most people have moved on from the yard, which means that we should get super clear footage. Who's this dude in the middle? Look. He's getting in trouble for sure. But he must work here. Judy card, it's got to be. I thought they were going to grab him. Just ignored him. Don't recognise him. He's definitely working here or a contractor. Morning. Ah, they are. Hey, my highlight of my week. Right, folks, here they come. Let's get ready for it. Lovely new female officer. Thoroughly splendid. Look at this. Wow. Pagan, are you there?
What are you doing? Hurry up! Get in!
Oh. Okay, that was interesting. I'm not sure if the microphone picked that up, folks. So I'm not going to repeat it, but yeah, that was one command I haven't yet heard from a lifeguard. Very interesting.
Military command. What you doing? Get in.
That's what I just said on the video. I've never heard that command before. That was definitely a first.
Weren't they? To dismount.
To be honest, I don't know why they didn't dismount. What are we thinking? Running late or? I'm 99% certain from last year filming it, they all jump down and lead the horses in one by one when they're in some order. Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
So that's a very good point.
Yeah, so
Is that what you think? That's to save time.
Somebody was up there at 1:45 and it took a hell of a while to get down here. Actually.
Yeah, that might explain it, to be honest. Still surprising, but well, is what it is. It's super odd that they would come in and that he would say that to them as opposed to actually telling them all to dismount. That's like, hold on. I'll try and ask one of them later why they didn't get off the horses. I bet they're going to say, well, reason being, we were running late. It's as simple as that. That's it. How late are they? Wait, what time is it?
Well, so a few minutes, but
yeah, a couple of minutes late. I wonder. It's a good point. I hadn't even noticed actually. See, look at you, fountain of wisdom and knowledge as usual.
thank you.
Okay, folks, I'm going to try and find out from this end. Wait, two more experts might know. Military experts. Why didn't they dismount? No, you know what I mean in terms of having seen a lot. Why do we think? Reasons potentially. So you think the first half never? You should have told me. You look, guys, almost got owned. So you think that's the reason? The first part, don't dismount. Oh, he didn't want to shout at Blondie, obviously. But the second group, you think will dismount, including the trumpeter.
That's the second one.
What's the second one?
The second one. That's the releases and the first release. So
So you think they never ever dismount? Is your theory?
I don't think so. Only when they come in at like half past.
Okay, so if the second lot don't dismount, what's the theory then? That's a good theory. Did you hear the command, by the way, when he got in? He's like, come on, you lot, move it. Okay, folks, right, back to the front. Cheeky photographers there, they wanted me to get shouted at. How do I know that? Because he was coming up right behind me. I just heard his boot and ran out of the way. And he would have had to shout at me because I was actually blocking the gatesman's path. But hey, they've been shouted at before, as have I. It is what it is. It would have been accidental, and I would have deserved it, just as these two will deserve it if they don't get out of the way pretty quick. Look. God, shit. He basically squeezed through the gate at the same time. Oh, he's going to go round because there's a kid. Hey, who's this girl in the archway? She must work here, surely. Who's that? Oh, okay. Simply worker, I guess. Folks, we don't really want anyone to get shouted at, do we? We already saw one lady get shouted at for going to the archers this morning. I think that was enough. Let's hope we don't have another single shout or similar the entire morning. So our theory, my theory, military expert here, military photographers here, is that the first group don't tip. I thought that all dismounted, regardless of movements, when they're in some order, but apparently not. What's this going on outside?
To the left.
Is that what it is?
Down like that.
Oh, typical. Yeah, he's got a ski pole, I think. We missed him, folks. He's some weirdo screaming and shouting. You can probably hear him in the distance. I don't know what on earth he's shouting about, but... Right, let's see if we can actually have a quick look at which two blues horses we've got here. Sorry, guys. There's so much going on here this morning, and having not been here for a few days, I'm kind of thinking, what's the best spot to be at? One sec, let's have a look. Just a minute, people. I just need to reply to a message. It was so loud actually that they were wondering what it was as well. Even the police are wondering. Never looks good when you've got somebody screaming and shouting along here. Right, let's see if we can grab a picture of this beautiful boy. I know I should know, guys, but hey, I've been away for a few days, so. There's another loop. Trying the other side. Now, curiously, we've definitely seen this one recently, but the hoof number is very, very, very squishy. A minute. I think it's Neptune. I think it is. One second. I'm trying to get a better picture. Neptune plus Happy Tourist. Yeah, that is Neptune, people. 100%. Number matches. I think actually last time Neptune was here, last week before, this troop was on him then as well. He was a good boy. A lot of you said, when are we going to see Neptune again? There he is, but he's about to leave. Oh, sorry. To the other one very quickly. Interestingly, especially as it's a guard change morning, let alone long guard, there's no one else here filming. Plenty of photographers, they're all here, but no other people filming. No, not one. Who's this beauty? Massive numbers of people, look at them all. This I'm pretty sure is young man. Yeah, it is young man, this horse. Neptune young man. Super glad to get here to see the Blues in their summer order, and of course we're going to have the lifeguard boxman replacing them, and Kitzman, Gatesman also in summer order. I didn't hear this many people speaking French in France. Honestly, folks, I'm not joking. Good thing is that they're a little bit too intimidated, I guess, by the horse. But he definitely isn't liking how noisy it is here this morning. Look. Screaming Frenchy bros. Oh, I love this trooper, he's a top man. Absolutely doesn't take rubbish from anyone ever. Including these ones, look. That's why his work cut out for him this morning, over this many people. And just after he told them, they're back. And they're running away because he comes back. Unbelievable, where's the teacher? Okay, here come the new boxmen. of these 6 officers here, 4 I don't think I've ever seen before. Police officers, that is. They've got so many new bodies. And the MDP, I'm guessing they're kind of gearing up with new people ready for the summer season, which is going to be crazy. I think they might even up the numbers to regular of 4 or 6 to deal with these increasingly massive crowds. Oh, that's the military photographer. Oopsie, even he's not supposed to be there in the middle doing this. Okay. Oh, one horse has already decided, no thanks, he's off. There we go. Quits. Yep, not having it. Typical. A little unfortunate, but they're not going to, yeah, look straight back in. He just instantly quit. Look, he's gone, done. But didn't even bother. I mean, maximum we've ever seen them try is 3 times to get the horse back in the box, so he probably just thought, you know what, first shift of the day, if he's not going to go in, why bother? So if anyone is still doubting just how much these horses are looked after and fundamentally do exactly what they want to do because they're the boss, as you just saw again, there's the evidence. We've seen it several times recently, but very rarely is it that dramatic. In other words, the horse simply just says nope, and that's it. Trooper gave him 2 shots. No thanks. Okie dokie. Right, let's have a look at this beauty. Who have we got here? Recognise the trooper, but do we know the horse? Let's see. Oh, voila. Oh, they're off. Look at that. Look at the crowd. This is a horse we've seen before, folks, but not for some time. Isengard, I think we agreed was the pronunciation. I think originally I said Isengard, but Isengard. This beauty. It's also wondering why there are so many people here. They're just relieving the Blues and Royals, so they'll shortly be completely finished. Then they'll close up the boxes. However, after the guard has been relieved, they need to bring out a new horse. I would try and get super close for that new horse. If a second horse quits, that will be a first ever on this channel. We've never had one quit and then the second replacement quit. You can see that happening there. The more they get their own way, the more they might well decide to quit.
Okay, Verlein, kriege ich Ärger, wenn ich noch einen Schritt näher gehe.
Du kannst Englisch.
I was wondering which fact they're speaking German, no? I'm sure they are.
Bleib stehen, der macht nichts, der hat schon aus, alles gut.
Alles gut. Super scared.
Hey, that's it, turn and look.
Just how many people are waiting at the moment?
Hey, Mädels, immer fragen vorher, ne? Immer fragen vorher, genau, immer fragen.
Schau mal, er mag Kinder.
Ich glaube, das Kind wird vielleicht mitgenommen.
Little man, and a surprise then.
Leni, mach dann noch ein bisschen Berge.
Hey, Mädels, fragen aber vorher, ne?
Can't really avoid heads for a minute, guys, but they'll go forward in a second.
Ja, oh Scheiße. Alina, los. Alina, komm. Wer macht bitte zuerst?
You see why they get so scared. It's not really that scary, is it? Let's be honest.
Leni, was?
Oh, she's back, almost. Damn, bro, I can barely film this guy. He's too tall. I'm keeping an eye out for the new horse, guys. I'll zoom through the second we see it. It's busy, but I think I'll be able to squeeze through. To be honest, this time next week when all of this is gone, and when everyone's gone, I'm probably going to be thinking like, nah. Right, folks, here are the teachers of that big group.
Okay, cheese. Der macht nichts. Okay.
Brilliant. Love it. And as you heard, thank you, Shun. Oh, he got super upset, bless. Okay, all the kinders are off. Bye-bye kinder eggs. I don't know what this dude is doing, trying to stare at the horse right in front. God, I'm deaf. Someone's screaming my name in German. Hold on, wait. I'm not liking this. 1 second. The guy's got his hand in a bag. Oh, he's wandered off. That's very odd, his posture in front of the horse. He just stood there, stared at it, put his hand in. I think he was deciding whether he was going to feed something to the horse, but the guard also noticed it. And then he wandered off. Probably just as well. God, is the whole morning going to be like this? Flipping hell. Really beautiful, sleepy horse. I'll have a look at the other one in a minute, folks. And there will be a part 2 today, so don't worry, we will not be missing anything important. I have a huge group coming through the gate. Dutch, I think, or German again. Gosh. I'm hoping they come through quick, because otherwise we've got absolutely no chance of being able to see that new horse come out. Pity didn't actually see the one that came out first of all and didn't want to go in the box. But, to be honest, even if I'd been at that end, the horse came out so quick, turned around, went back in the yard so fast, we wouldn't have been able to get the ID from the hoof anyway. It just happened too quickly. Anyway, here's beautiful Isengard or Isengard, take it as you wish. And a real close-up of just how magnificent the Kingsguard is looking this morning in summer order. And this bro is about 19 hands. Shocking. I mean, really shocking. Let's try and get back in the yard. Wait for everyone to come out first, but we push in. Perfect timing, guys. Here it comes. The replacement. Is he going to go straight in the box? They would have chosen a horse that, in all likelihood, they know will not kick off. It's just too much work to keep saddling up another one. Right, second those doors are closed, boom, we can go and have a look and see who it is. There's not a big crowd in front of the horse at the moment because he just came out. Let's see. Actually, I was thinking, have I seen a trooper? Yes, the troopers here last week. Some of the troopers are so, I don't know how it is, because they're wearing the same helmet, but goodness me, some of them look so different wearing summer order. Like really different. Okay, let's see who we've got at this end. Teeny weeny marks. Revolver, folks. This horse. This is Revolver. Yeah, it's a beauty. The horse is absolutely magnificent. Really good looking horse. Look at the legs and stuff. Look. Like, it's hard to know, and I'm going to be careful with my descriptions of colour because I'm wearing polarised glasses, sunglasses. A lot of the time in Paris, I was like, hey, that's a strange colour. Only to be told it's actually not. It's your glasses. But yeah, this horse to me looks extremely dark. I'm hoping that the camera is reflecting that. Real beauty, this one. I don't know if we saw Revolver before, or whether this is a first for the channel. Eastern Guard's a good looking horse. This is a beautiful horse. Looks a little shy as well. No, it's okay, ignore me, it's okay, yeah. Thank you. Look, they're enamoured by this majestic, glorious specimen. He's a real cutie. Oh, please don't put your hands in his mouth. What an amazing horse, folks, eh? I mean, really lovely and gentle and soft. Oh. Hold on. Let's say that he goes to bite someone. Oh, he's actually waving goodbye to the horse. Oh, hold on a second. Have we got a cheeky little nipper here? This morning's conundrum, is Revolver a nipper? Oh, damn, Daniel, don't get too close.
You're fine, you're fine.
Which way is the horse going? Left or right? Oh wow, the trooper got the sign bang on. Curiously, that's a rare occurrence. Around me, that crowd's finished getting their pictures pretty much. What? So they finished. The changeover is done. Finito. We've had one shout in the arches. We've also had a horse that decided he did not want to work under any circumstances, which is good. Why? It shows who's boss. Oh, VIPs. Actually, they're not VIPs. They thought they were VIPs. They're going to go to the other door, but sadly, that is not available to them. Oh, hold on a second. Wait. Just no, me completely enamoured by a beautiful revolver. Just realised that the rest of the Blues haven't even left yet. Duh. Which means that the rest of the lifeguards haven't even arrived yet. Oh, hold on. What am I talking about? Of course they have. Sorry, folks. Yeah. The lifeguards are done. That's finished. Actually, wait. No, it's not. I'm talking absolute rubbish. We're halfway through. Oh. We've still got both groups, Blues and lifeguards, on the parade ground. Sorry everyone, I'm jumping ahead of myself here. We're 50% of the way through the guard change. Here come the Blues and Royals, coming out right now. Oh, wait guys, it's our favourite corporal of horse at the front. There he is, looking super serious this morning. A bit of a smile for us, lovely. The Chitsman near side. And this officer, wait. I was just going to say, I've never seen him. An officer we've seen before, but without a beard previously. I don't recognise him. Unless that said, I mean, 6 months ago I had a clean face. This face gets to, you know, you need a bit of facial hair. Oh, hold on, even the new officer, so he thought they were done. They were just about to go for their tea and then they realised, oh, you know what? Nope, it's not over yet. Brilliant to see so many happy, smiling new faces here, in fact. And it's also great, we've seen before, we all know one very famous female Ministry of Defence police officer. She's been in loads of videos and she's lovely. Everyone likes her because she's so kind. There's one other that we've occasionally seen very, very rarely, and yeah, this morning we've got another one, completely new one, first time. So good bit of a spread between ladies and gents in the police. Right, last up, folks, coming through any moment will be Bing Bong. Oh, I didn't even notice behind us. Oh, hold on a second guys, it is the tallest fellow in the lifeguards. It's a rare thing to see him here. Look, everyone's already panicking, they're like, there's no way on earth I'm getting in this guy's way. And neither would I, to be fair. With the plume to the top of the helmet, he's I'm guessing just over 7 feet. Okay, that doesn't mean he's a 7 foot tall fellow. It just means that obviously he's about 6 foot. I think he's probably about 6'5". I look up to him and I'm pretty tall, so yeah, he is a tall fellow. Where's the photographer? Annoying, the photographer's not here, but I'm pretty sure that's the tallest lifeguard. There are two that are very, very tall, but he's the taller of the two. Now, I don't know how good my zoom is, because I'm very curious to see who we've got as the Chitsman. Going to be a bit too fuzzy and unstable. 10 zoom. I can't quite see who it is. I was hoping it would be a very popular lifeguard with blue eyes. Better the second time than the first time with the solo. But the Blues definitely have it this morning. The Blues have got... Oh. See, the Blues have got a secret weapon. They've got Tashman, as he used to be known, who is a magnificent trumpet soloist. Yeah, he is super impressive, in fact. Oh, who's this? Oh, good lord. Right, here they come, folks. This is the first lifeguard, long guard, of 2024 in summer order. Right in front of us, look at this. Good heavens, that is a splendid, splendid sight. Oh, the grey's not in a good mood. Uh-oh, uh-oh, he's going to freak the rest out. Oh, bloody hell. Goodness me. Come on, be a good boy. Oh, I really thought that was going to be it then for a second, people. They were all lovely and beautifully lined up, and the grey just didn't want to settle down. Here we go. Lovely view today, new one. Brilliant. Trumpet of thirst, as always. I bet that trooper is glad that he's in. I bet he's really glad he's in. That horse was not a happy boy this morning. Are we going to get the first dismount of 2024 in the yard for a long guard? Yes! Lady Trooper on the left, folks, going forward. I only know that from the voice. Here we have it, look at this. 6 months since we've seen this, people. I'm in a great spot for it. They're a bit out of practice, but that was beautifully done. Beautiful. Must be super hard to do it with those boots. You can hear when they hit the ground how flipping solid they are. Must be like jumping onto the ground wearing concrete blocks. Beautiful to see this, in fact. Bear in mind, guys, I've never filmed this for YouTube before, ever. This is my first time watching this as well.
From the right, form single file, lead.
Even the horses with their fluffy summer blankets. That was wonderful. What a pleasure, eh, everybody? What a pleasure. And so many people got to enjoy that. Look at this. Look. Absolutely shocker here in the yard. Am I glad I came back last night or what? That was a sight to see, wasn't it? Wow.
That captain at all?
Too far away, to be honest.
He's the one who went on TV, I think.
I'm pretty sure that was Captain H. But I'm not sure if he's a captain or a lieutenant, to be honest.
I think he's the one who's been on TV on the programme they've had about him.
Yeah? Then it's probably Captain H, I'm thinking. Oh my god, what the hell is this? Here we go. Right, guys, I'm trying to walk backwards. Yeah, have a good day, Barry. Good lord. What the flip? I don't even know what to do, guys. Do I stay in the yard? Do I go to the front? All these tourists behind me are like, wow. They're shocked about how many tourists there are here. Like a quadruple wow. Oh my good lord. Folks, I'm going to stand in the middle for a second. Get this for you, look. I can have a good look in the yard, see if anyone's crowding either the gatesman or the chitsman.
Oh, no, down is the one. What's your thing?
There's so many people waddling, folks, and a lot of prams, strollers, pushchairs. People can't make their mind up where they're going. As always. Okay, I will shortly try and get us right in front. I don't think. What time is it? Oh, good lord! That isn't even the Buckingham Palace rush that we just saw. That was simply people that had gotten stuck on the parade ground watching the long guard. Wow. Part 2 will be the post-palace deluge. It's Eastern Guard, as we mentioned before, and Revolver at the other end. Actually, to be honest, guys, I better write these on the list now because I'll forget them, especially Revolver being a new one.
Sorry guys. Buraya bakmazsanız ben ateş bana bakacaksın, tamam mı? Ne tarafına geçeceğim ben?
Of course, it's direct.
Ateş bana bakacaksın, tamam mı?
Completely focus on the camera. That's Revolver.
Kafayı yiyor.
Done. I'll keep an eye on the yard at the same time. I think this is the best spot. I'll concentrate on the yard more in part 2, guys, depending on how many people are coming through. I'm just genuinely shocked that this first 1 hour has gone by lightning fast.
Vai me dar um peixe. Vou pôr uma quer ir? Vai lá, que eu já vou pôr. Vai. Vai desse lado aqui, ó. Vai que eu vou filmar. Vai. A menina foi.
It's okay.
Só vai do outro lado. Não, vai desse lado aqui mesmo. Ai, eu tô... Não, vai daquele lado de lá. Você fez vídeo mesmo?
Ah, c'est une vaccine.
Tu vois, vous avez je vais n'importe quelle photo. Oui, je vais. Oui, je vais après la dame.
You want to go through it? No, it's okay. You want to go through it?
Yeah. J'aime trop. Je peux y aller. La bougie. Tu viens avec quoi? Vas-y, je suis un peu gênée. Bon. Ça donne à personne. Vas-y, viens, lui après. Ça, les gens disent après, oups, moi je regarde.
Faut s'imposer, sinon il n'y arrivera jamais, Alex.
It's actually a horse blanket, guys. This video is sponsored by Louis Vuitton. Frenchies. Madam, horse blanket is back. It's super warm to be wearing that today, honestly.
Regardez pas, je vous ai bombardé, hein. Je pensais que je me tire pas. Il a l'air en déprime.
Als die meisjes zingen, Sietske, dan doe je mee. Sietske?
They're off. To be honest though guys, joking aside, super to see so many German and French tourists spending their hard-earned euros here in our magnificent city.
Thank you.
And I'll be back guys in just a few minutes after this lady for part 2. Be right back.